Alright, so there is a backing track and a jam from one of my favorite songs by the band, a tune called Ophelia. I put that in the Fret Buzz this week. There was a version of Widespread Panic doing it live at Red Rocks, and it was mashed up with another song. I believe it was The Shape I'm In, another fantastic jam from the band. But I usually play this song live when my trio plays, and it is one of my absolute favorite chord progressions to jam over. So I thought, since I included it in the Fret Buzz, I would make it one of today's, or not one of, the jam track of the week for the Fret Buzz. So, I've been doing the thing where I talk through and do mini lessons when I do these jams. Obviously, by the way, the backing track I'll put out separately on my channel, so you can jam over it too. The link will be in this description eventually as soon as I get it up. But the progression is really cool for this song. It's an E chord. I did it in E. I don't believe the original tune is in E. It's in C or D, I think. I could be wrong, but I like to do it in E. That's where I can sort of kind of sing it. So that's where we're going to do it right here. But chord progression I'm using for the verses: E, G sharp 7, C sharp, not minor, but 7, F sharp 7, A, B, and E. That little riff I'm playing at the beginning, that's sort of like what they do, is... So I'm going from the B right here, and then from the D on the A string, and then playing the E on the A string. So that's 7th fret, and then playing the octave of the E. Oh, hold on, is that true? Nope, that's not true. I'm playing the octave of the B right there on the 9th fret. So after that, then I'm playing 5th fret on the D string, sliding to 6. So minor third of the E to the major third of the E, and then the E on the 7th fret. So let's talk through that a little easier. So 7th fret on the low E string. Then I'm playing the 5th fret on the A string. And then then my E, I'm just walking to E. B, which is the 9th fret on the D string. And then all the way, D string on the 5th fret, slide to 6, A string 7th fret. Hopefully that makes sense. A lot of what I'm doing in this, jamming over this, are the same things I've talked about in lessons before. I'm taking what would be C sharp minor. Really, I'm thinking of it as E major pentatonic. And instead of just playing a pentatonic, I'm just playing all the notes to make it a diatonic scale, or E major. Occasionally I'm adding in what would be the blue notes if it was like C sharp minor pentatonic. I'm also adding in some chromatic things, especially on that B string. And then occasionally, especially when it goes to the chorus, by the way, is A, E, B, E. So since it's nothing but major chords right there, I can switch over to sort of like the blues scale, which is really E minor pentatonic. And you can play the blues version of it. So I'm switching back and forth between the major and minor right there. I've talked about that before in a lesson. If you're not familiar with that, go back and check out my lesson on that. Go back and check out my lesson on why diatonic instead of pentatonic. But since we talked about those things, I'm going to show you a couple licks that I like to do in the key of E that I think are really fun, and they incorporate some of these open notes. So the first one is just up and down the B string, using the high E as sort of like a pedal tone, we're just letting it ring. And all I'm doing is following the major scale, which I'm thinking about it from the 5th fret on the B string. So 5, 7, 9, 10, 12. That's as far as I'm going. I'm also going backwards, though, to 4. I don't think I went to 2 with this one, but you could. So that's your E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, going backwards, I'm hitting the D sharp and the C sharp there. So all I'm doing, I'm hybrid picking it. So my middle finger's playing that high E string, and then I'm playing like the E, for example, on the 5th fret, and pulling off. And then I'm just going to the next degree in the scale, so 4 right here. Then I'm going the other way, 7. So open on the high E, 7 on the B string, pulled off to open on the B string. Carrying on up to 9. Same thing on 10, same thing on 12, and then coming back and playing that B string open and bending 12. If I do that quick, now you can make that sort of do whatever you want. You don't have to go in a straight line. You can use that however you want. It's a really fun lick. I just think it's fun. It's fun for like a little flurry when you're improvising, especially if you got a long jam. So check that out. Here's another one that I think is a ton of fun. That when you do it, it just works out great in E, especially in things where you can mix major and minor, because the lick itself is sort of mixing major and minor. It starts out on the high E string, and we're just pulling off 4, 2, open. Then on the B string, 3, 2, open. So there's that flat 7 of E. There's the C sharp, there's the 6. So flat 7, 6 to 5. So all notes in the diatonic, the major scale, flat 7 there. Then we're gonna go 2, 1, open on the G string. That open is the flat 3rd, so that makes it feel a little more like E minor. So far we got 4, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 2, 1, open, 4, 2, open, 4, 2, open, 4, 2, open. So those last 3 strings, the D, A, and E, low E, are just 4, 2, 0, 4, 2, 0, 4, 2, 0. Everything's a pull off. Here's the lick slowly. Here it is quick. And then however you want to end it. One more time. 4, 2, 0. B string, 3, 2, 0. G string, 2, 1, 0. D string, 4, 2, 0. A string, 4, 2, 0. Low E, 4, 2, 0. Pretty cool lick. Hopefully that is super helpful and fun. Like I said, I've covered the major and minor stuff. I've covered playing diatonic versus pentatonic. So if you need that, go a few videos back, find those, check them out, watch them. Yeah, that's it. Let me know if you got any questions in the comments, if there are other things about this that you'd like to see lessons on. I appreciate you guys so much subscribing to the channel. I know a ton of you have come over to, or come over from Casino Guitars. I appreciate that. More lesson stuff coming in the future, more sort of story kind of vids and just general music discussion sort of vids on the way, but definitely more lessons. So let me know if there's stuff like that you want to see. Thank you guys again. I'll see you next time. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell so you don't miss videos in the future. I'll see you then.